Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, your 8, and today we are back again with another death battle. Today, we will be heading over to the world of SNK, and we will be taking a look at a matchup between two fan favorites, KYO Kusanagi and Iori Yagami. Both these fighters have quite a lot in common. They are both very strong, incredibly skilled, and they can also both turn into flames. But who would win in a fight? That is what we are here to find out. Before we get started though, make sure to leave a like rating on this video, and we'll go ahead and get started. To start things off, let's take a look at KYO. Coming from South America, KYO is one of the most well-known characters in the series. He is known for his quick temper and immense power in his human form. He already poses a serious threat to any opponent that he goes up against. His fighting style focuses around punches and kicks, but he is most known for his powerful series of slashes that he calls his go. With his Shungoku, Satsukyo has proven to be able to wipe out multiple enemies in just a matter of seconds. Later on in the series, KYO gains access to his ultimate ability, which is his ability to transform into a raging demon of flames. In this form, KYO becomes a literal embodiment of the Vermilion Bird, which grants him incredible power and speed. In this form, he is able to defeat some of the strongest opponents that the series has to offer. When it comes to his stats, KYO is pretty well balanced. His strength, speed, durability, stamina, and fighting experience are all very high. The only stat that really brings him down is his intelligence, which could cause him to make some mistakes. When facing off against a more intellectual opponent, now let's take a look at Iori. Hailing from Japan, Iori is another extremely well-known character in the series. Iori is a very calm and collective fighter who prefers to use strategy to defeat his opponents. Even though Iori may seem cold-hearted, he does care deeply about those that he is close with. Similar to KYO, Iori also has the ability to turn into a flaming bird. However, unlike KYO, Iori's powers are slightly different. Iori is an embodiment of the blue demon, which gives him the ability to heal himself as well as turn his body into a whip-like appendage and attack his opponents from far away. Iori is also a master strategist and tactician. Because of this, he is able to come up with plans on how to defeat his opponents before even engaging them in battle. If that wasn't enough, Iori is also a master manipulator, which means that he can easily play mind games with his opponents to distract them or make them feel like it was their idea to surrender. Iori is also incredibly skilled when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. Although Iori doesn't show it often, he is capable of taking on multiple opponents at once and coming out on top every single time. Iori's stats are almost exactly the same as KYO's, with the exception of a few differences. Where Iori lacks in power and fighting experience, he makes up for with his intelligence and special abilities. Now let's get on to the fight. Both KYO and Iori stand off against each other. They have been rivals since they were young, so there is no love lost between the two. KYO charges forward and throws a series of wild punches at Iori. Iori easily dodges all of them while remaining calm and collective. Iori retaliates by whipping his body towards KYO, but KYO is able to dodge it at the last second. KYO continues to charge forward, throwing everything he has at Iori. Iori remains calm and continues to dodge and weave through all of KYO's attacks. As the fight continues, KYO becomes increasingly frustrated that he is unable to land a single hit on Iori. This causes KYO to become even angrier than he already was, which in turn makes him even stronger. Iori notices that KYO's anger is starting to increase and decides to end the fight quickly. Iori grabs onto KYO's head and uses his ultimate ability to fuse with KYO's body. As they fuse, Iori takes control of KYO's body and turns him into his own personal puppet. KYO struggles to break free from Iori's control, but it is no use. Iori is too strong for him. With KYO under his control, Iori is able to easily overpower him and land hit after hit. KYO tries to fight back, but it is no use. Iori is simply too strong. Iori then grabs KYO by the throat and lifts him up into the air. He then proceeds to squeeze tighter and tighter until KYO passes out. Iori then tosses KYO's body to the ground and stands over him. He looks down at his defeated rival and smiles. Iori then turns to the camera and says, "Looks like there is no one left who can stop me." And with that, the fight is over. Iori wins. Now that we know how the fight would go down, it's time to figure out who would actually win in a fight. Now, if this was a battle to the death, then the winner would obviously be Iori. As we saw in the fight, Iori was easily able to overpower and defeat KYO. However, if this was a more friendly matchup, then I am giving the fight to KYO. Even though Iori is the stronger of the two, KYO is much more fun to watch in a fight. KYO is a very passionate fighter, and his fights are always filled with adrenaline. He is constantly improving as a fighter. And I believe that eventually, he will surpass Iori in strength. Anyways, that is the end of this video. Who do you guys think would win in a fight between KYO and Iori? Do you think I got the result of the fight right? Or did I get it wrong? Let me know your thoughts. Also, make sure to leave a like rating on this video and subscribe if you are new. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.